Good evening. Happy Monday. I believe it's a marvelous Monday. Welcome to Moments with Mary. I know I've been absent for a few weeks, but I'm back. I hope you had a pleasant weekend. So on today, I'd like to continue to offer a gratitude of thanks to our healthcare professionals, our essential workers, and caregivers for taking care of us during these times. But we don't want to forget our farmers. It's harvesting season, and they are harvesting peanuts, potatoes, cotton, corn, soybeans, and rice, and other items. We could not survive daily without food to eat. So we need to offer a special thanks to our farmers. On today, I will share with you a few voting quotes and poems because next week this time, on Tuesday, November the 3rd, we will be strolling to the polls to vote. So as we stroll to the polls, we want you to vote your choice. So the first quote that I will share is entitled, "Shape Tomorrow by Voting Today." We will shape tomorrow by voting today. The next quote is, "It's very important to vote. People died for this right." The next one is, "Every election is determined by the people who show up." So we need to show up on next Tuesday and vote. The next piece that I will share is a voting poem, and it's entitled "Voting." Voting is our given right, which men have died to keep. Voting shows our people's might, so our country won't get into deep. But there are those who never vote and constantly seem to complain. Patriotism they don't promote, and their rights they choose to sustain. Every vote does really count to let our officials know. For their actions they must account, or their ratings will never grow. So come next election time, go cast your vote with pride. Voting doesn't cost a dime, plus the outcome you help decide. And the next piece is, "I vote." There are times in my life I do not have a choice. No one asks what I think. No one hears my small voice. But elections are different. I live in a land where we each have a vote, so I must understand the place for each candidate hoping to lead. I ask myself questions. I watch and I read. The more that I study, the more facts I find. I ask myself questions. I might change my mind. And sometimes a friend, a person I trust, has a different opinion. I listen. I must. My vote is my privilege, my duty, my right. I need not be a man, or wealthy, or white. I just need to think. I just need to think and show up in November. It was not always this way. I vote. I remember. The next piece is entitled Voting. Step in a line. Someone hands you a ballot. Then you'll head into a booth. Think carefully. Make a choice. Vote for a man or a woman to do a job, an important job, to run our town or our state or your country. Turn in your ballot. Your vote will be counted. A winner will be named. You have done your duty, made your voice heard, a citizen voting on Election Day. And that's voting. And the last piece is entitled Election Day. Sift through promises. Replay interviews. Step into the booth. Forget scripted speeches and candy-wrapped slogans. Weigh again each pro and con. Remember the teeming world. It's people who dream of freedom. So many denied the right to decide. Read the names. Imagine a future. Make the best choice in the space between breaths. Your voice is heard without a word. And those are some election pieces and poems. So don't forget to vote on next Tuesday. Go out and cast your vote for your choice. I want to thank you for watching and listening. Please take care of yourself. Mask, laugh, and exercise. Continue to speak up with dignity. Pray for peace and justice. Vote. Vote. I want you to continue to pray for my mother. I want to say happy birthday to those of you having birthdays in October. So I'm going to say good evening. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Goodbye.